So you might be in a situation where your Xbox One controller is just being unresponsive. So what does this mean? Well, potentially your controller is just not responding to any of the buttons that you're actually clicking on it. So this happens all of the time and it's really not that big of a deal. But basically, for example, you might be messing around with your joysticks, maybe you're clicking these buttons down here, and nothing seems to be working on your specific controller. The first thing I recommend doing though is making sure your specific controller is actually paired up to your actual device that you're using. For a lot of people out there, as I mentioned before, if you turn on your Xbox controller and if you just assume it's going to connect to the device you're trying to connect it to, that may not always be the case. Most of the time, your controller will connect to the device that it was just connected to. So if I was trying to connect it to this specific Samsung phone, but I last connected it to like my PC, well, it's probably going to pair and connect with my PC before it connects to here. So you have to go inside of your Bluetooth settings of your specific device, pair it up with this specific controller, and that can probably be the main way that's going to be fixed. Now, another thing, if that's not working, you may want to make sure, if your controller is not even turning on, make sure you have a pair of batteries in your controller, make sure the batteries are charged. You can also try having a wired connection if your device supports it to your specific device. So go ahead and find a micro USB cable like this. Go ahead and pair that up with your specific device, and that might be a way you can go and circumvent a lot of those issues is by having a wired connection over a wireless connection. Now, if that doesn't seem to be working either, you may want to make sure that if your controller looks like it's unresponsive, you may want to make sure it's actually not fully connected with your device, but the game that you're playing or the UI that you're on is just not compatible with it. So this can happen sometimes. So what this basically means is you just have to go ahead and essentially repair your specific controller or connect it via the game and maybe have to map the controls and whatnot. And that could be another thing you may have to do as well. So in terms of that, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.